YouTube? Topaz Yates back with another industry talk. First, let's talk about Rihanna. Rihanna was just doing a magazine and they asked her about her rivalry that she has with Beyonce and such. And she broke it down the best way anybody could break it down. Like, look, she acknowledges Beyonce like everyone acknowledges Beyonce, but it's not a fucking rivalry. They're both just in the game doing their own things at the same time. And here's the thing that you gotta understand about the media and all of that, man. Whenever you come into the game, automatically they're going to draw comparisons to somebody else and then make it seem like you're somewhat beefing with this person, or there's a competitive rivalry between that person and everything. And there may not be that. It may just be, okay, I'm making money, they're making money at the same time, we can coexist. But in order to sell magazines, in order to sell papers, in order to sell anything, they love to continue to try to pull this bullshit. And it's going to always remain a part of this motherfucker, man. So always understand the game. And a lot of people, they play off of it and they make more money because of it. Next, Kendrick Lamar recently had an interview and such, man, where they asked him who is the greatest rapper and such, and he responded with Lil Wayne. And you know, a lot of people, including a bunch of Kendrick Lamar fans, have always been kind of critical of Lil Wayne in the way that he writes his bars and everything, man. But the fact remains this, man. Lil Wayne and his Greatest Rapper Alive campaign, man, it influenced this generation that we're hearing right now more than maybe anybody else. As much as people do not like Lil Wayne, especially these days, man, you cannot deny his presence. You cannot deny the things that he's done for the game. So therefore, it's not that far a stretch for Kendrick Lamar to come out and say that Lil Wayne is the greatest. See, that's like people trying to deny MC Hammer when he was doing his motherfucking thing a couple years later. You can't deny the fact that he was the biggest hip-hop act. You may not have liked him, but in the end, you can't deny that he did a lot of good things for the game. Next, Mariah Carey comes out and addresses her 8-part mini docu-series that she's gonna have on E, in which that's just a long way around saying that she got a damn reality show. She's just not trying to call it a reality show. Just like all of these rappers out here want to drop mixtapes and don't want to call it a fucking mixtape. This is exactly what that is. Because everything they talking about this series is gonna be sounds like a fucking reality show. Sounds like Keeping Up with the fucking Kardashians to meet my nigga. But it's called Mariah's World and I'm not gonna be watching that shit. But ultimately, it's still a good look. I mean, don't be shocked if this happens to be one of the next biggest shows and such that everybody is all up on and shit, like Love and Hip Hop and all of that shit. And lastly, I usually don't deal in rumors and such, man, but this is one I definitely kind of wanted to touch on. Like, rumor being that Kendrick Lamar and Drake are coming together to do an album and such, man, much like the rumors were for Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. It probably won't be out anytime soon, just like when the first rumors came out for J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. But ultimately, we see where the game is kind of going, man. Everybody is collaborating in order to try to branch off of each other's fan bases to sell more units. And it's a smart way to go. I'm just hoping that people collaborate instead of doing what they did with the 2 Chainz Lil Wayne album, where it's more of just 2 Chainz album with a bunch of features from Lil Wayne. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.